The Sahara Desert is the largest subtropical desert. The creation of this desert, which started about 5 million years ago, is about 9 and 2 billion square kilometers in size. Bordering about 10 countries like Algeria, Libya, Morocco, this desert is a place that has not yet been fully explored by explorers who encounter frequent sandstorms. The word Sahara means desert in Arabic. The Amazon forest, Antarctica, and the Sahara are also places where world history hides secrets unknown to man. Sahara Desert. This sand has a lot of things explored and unexplored by man. In our first video, we are going to share information with you about 10 amazing things discovered by sand explorers in the Sahara Desert. We invite you to stay with our channel until the last second.
Three rivers submerged in sand. Between 100,000 and 130,000 years ago, the Sahara Desert was not covered with sand like this. The explorers have found that 3 rivers have flowed through the area to the Mediterranean Sea. At that time, these riverside areas were a place where animals, consisting of trees and leaves, lived in abundance. Explorers call this river system as Irhaha. The information about this river system was discovered by a Japanese observation satellite that was in orbit above the Sahara Desert. Observers point out that these rivers and their surrounding areas have become completely sand dunes with the effects of climate. Number 7. The whale's grave found in Sahara. Millions of years ago, our Earth was in a very different state than it is today. In 1922, explorers were able to find thousands of skeletons of palm fish in Sarakanthara, explaining this situation even more wonderfully. In determining the time of these skeletons, it has been confirmed that they are templates for the ancestors of whales living today, who lived about 50 million years ago. These are much larger than the skeletons of whales that exist today. The area where these skeletons were found is called Wade al-Hitan. Its English meaning is Valley of the Whales. This clearly shows that the Sahara Desert was completely covered by the ocean in the past. Number 6. The plane that disappeared in the Sahara. This is a story about 81 years old. On June 28, 1942, the P-40 Kitty Hawk flying over Sahara was flying between 2 British Air Force bases like this. But an undetectable error occurred, and he reported it to the headquarters, and after a while, no information was received from him. The army searched the entire area to find out what happened to him, but could not find the plane or the pilot. What happened to him remained a mystery for about 70 years. But suddenly, in May 2012, a group of employees came across this plane, which showed signs of collapse, but was in very good condition. But this has been found at a distance of about 200 miles from the nearest town. How the plane got here and what happened to the pilot is still a mystery. Number 5. A huge submerged lake. We have told you before that there is evidence that the sea may have existed in the Sahara Desert about 50 million years ago. In addition, researchers were able to find a huge lake that was submerged in the eastern Sahara 250,000 years ago with an area of about 42,000 square miles. According to reports, this lake was formed by a huge landslide caused by the overflowing of a tributary of the Nile River. However, the fact that it was spread over an area of about 42,000 square miles means that it is a very large lake, and we can determine that the landslide that has occurred is not a small landslide. Number 4. The civilization of the sand-covered Sahara. Although the Sahara is just a huge desert, scientists have discovered facts about a separate civilization that occupied this land. They call this civilization by the name of Garamandas. They conclude that there was an advanced civilization consisting of many cities in the period of 1000 BC, or about 3 decades ago. This was further investigated by a geologist named David Matringly, and according to the facts he discovered, many people will discover these facts according to the excavations done in the area by many people in the past, and the information obtained from inside the paved road.
Number 3. The perfect dinosaur fossil.
Although the Sahara is just a huge desert, scientists have discovered facts about a separate civilization that occupied this land. They call this civilization by the name of Garamandas. They conclude that there was an advanced civilization consisting of many cities in the period of 1000 BC, or about 3 decades ago. This was further investigated by a geologist named David Matringly, and according to the facts he discovered, many people will discover these facts according to the excavations done in the area by many people in the past and the information obtained from inside the paved road.
Number 2 is the perfect human bone.
A group of archaeologists searching for information about dinosaurs in the Sahara Desert came across a site with the skeletons of early humans. They say that these human skeletons are about 10,000 years old. Archaeologists are of the opinion that this area must have been a fertile land full of trees when the first man lived here. They were able to find this during excavations near Niger in the Sahara Desert. They say that if the Sahara is excavated further, evidence of ancient humans will definitely be found.
Number 1 is large aquatic life.
There are several evidences that the Sahara was separated from the ocean in the distant past, and was also composed of various rivers. Even after such a big climate change, the facts have been revealed that millions of years before the Sahara became a desert, this area was full of the most dangerous aquatic life. Since about 100 million years ago, huge sea creatures have lived in this area, among which sea snakes about 40 feet long exist today. There are giant sea crocodiles that are 2 to 3 times bigger than Nile crocodiles. In addition, it has been revealed that the largest dinosaur species living in the ocean has been found in the sea area near the Sahara Desert. Thus, we invite you to subscribe to our channel and join us to explore the world, to know about the interesting things that have been explored by man and what remains to be explored. In the next video, we will talk about the amazing things that man has been able to discover while floating in the ocean. So Apaha is kindly invited to join.